It's your boy. I'm waiting on Rob to come back because we had I don't know, YouTube. When you set up the fucking podcast, now you got to do this advanced settings bullshit. Make sure it's horizontal and all this other shit. So when I couldn't do that, I couldn't go back to the settings to change that shit. When I'm on now. I'm live now for those who might be down to watch this shit. This is crazy because I had the shit set up all day, but neglected to do that one little fucking thing. That one little fucking thing, and it threw everything off. Plus, I was waiting on the guest to come. This motherfucker likes to cut it close and come like right at the last second. I'm trying to give him parking instructions so he could park closer to where, my studio is and not. Yeah, it's just crazy. But anyway, welcome to the Corner Store Podcast, episode 82, I believe. Obviously, this shit started off with a bang. Hopefully, I sent out the link to everybody. They probably trying to link. The shit's not working. That's why I hate this podcast shit is hard to do. But for me to have 82 goddamn episodes tell you everything you need to know, a nigga really trying to do this shit. And so shout out to anybody who's on the live right now. Shout out to y'all for even joining. There was no music intro or anything like that because I have my studio door open because Rob went to the store to go get some shit that we was lacking for the show. At least I think we was lacking. Whatever. I'm kind of in a blasé ass mood tonight. I guess one thing about podcasting and stuff that people do on social media, it ain't like TV where people be, hi, when the camera come on. We got real lives out here. Motherfuckers is trying to do what they do as well as do this shit and pay bills and everything else. So you're going to see all my moods. You're going to see the happy shit. You're going to see funny shit. You're going to see some halfway depressed type shit. That's one thing. Excuse me. That's one thing about social media is that you can be, the realest you can be. I know if I was like probably more of a star or somebody that was in the public eye or had a job on a TV show, I couldn't be as candid as I am, most of the time. And maybe having this podcast might deter me from getting any jobs or anything in the entertainment industry because of some of the stuff that I've said. It's just my opinion. But see, your opinion today can be used against you. So with that said, I'm about to go over here and grab this ashtray and close this door down. And I guess old boy will be here in a minute. Because even though he went up the block, the motherfucker's gonna take forever. Because he can't get here on time. No, anyway. So we here in the SF studios in San Fernando Valley. This shit. I send out another thing. I send out all these links and all that stuff and go to these damn events. The events that ain't finna pay shit. That's one thing. And you would think if it's not gonna pay you nothing that you could use to take care of your bills with, or to improve the equipment so you can continue going in your media venture, you would at least think they could help you get subscribers. No. That shit is a waste of gas, taking the equipment and everything. Yeah, I said it. Some of these motherfucking shits you go to, motherfuckers, they looking at it, and then they had a nerve to when you say some shit like I'm saying, well, your podcast ain't no good either. You don't be talking about nothing anyway. Damn, if I do, I'll be talking about shit, motherfucker. And this ain't no bitch session or nothing like that. I really didn't want to start out this way, but since the shit fucked up, it kind of threw me off and pissed me off a little bit. I'm kind of pissed. I hate that shit because I want my shit to be professional. I done paid enough of my little personal bread trying to get this shit to be what it's supposed to be. and it be pissing me off when shit don't go right. People gotta be on time. I gotta have my settings right. I be having so much on my fucking mind all the time. This all me. I'm talking to somebody earlier about getting better equipment so I can shoot this shit a certain type of way. It's just gang of shit. And with all that going on, Richard Roundtree, actor Richard Roundtree, died today. He's famous for Shaft and a lot of other roles, but pretty much famous for that one more than anything. He passed away today, 81, I believe. That was reported by the Shade Room, none other than a whole heap of other outlets that reported it. But when I first saw that he passed, it was from the Shade Room. So I'm giving them the props on the reporting of that. Richard Roundtree, just like Harry Belafonte and other people of his ilk that are black actors or leaders, when they pass away, it's a big deal. It's a big deal to me. Oh, my neck hurt. It's a big deal to me because Richard Roundtree is iconic. You know, black exploitation films back then was popping, and I found out the history of the black exploitation films, which Mario Van Peebles' father used to be a part of as well. Uh, that was a genre that came about when Hollywood turned it back on black actors, saying that they had nothing to tell, no stories to tell, and none of that stuff. So, as a joke, they let black people make their own films and distributed them for them, thinking that they wouldn't make any money. They actually put those films out, and then they became big hits. And all of a sudden, now they want to be down with the blacks again. I never knew that. I thought the black exploitation or the black films was because black people wanted to see black faces on the screen when I was coming up. I didn't know it was some type of a fucking joke. I had no clue. And it's funny how you learn more history every day. You learn more history every day about who you are and where you come from. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy. With that said, God rest your soul, Mr. Roundtree. God rest your soul, man. Some of the topics we're gonna talk about while we wait for Rob to come back, because he have a new segment that he's been begging me to do on the show, which we're gonna do. It's a sports related segment. Um, he's a better of NFL football. He bets football, but he believes he can pick pretty good games, and he's gonna parlay the upcoming games for Thursday and Sunday and Monday night for the NFL, and we're gonna pick who's gonna win those games, and that'll be that's Rob's Picks. That's the name of the segment. It's called Rob's Picks. We're gonna do, and the NBA tonight started as well with the Lakers playing the Nuggets, and also the Golden State Warriors was playing the Phoenix Suns. And last time I saw, the Phoenix Suns were beating the Golden State Warriors at halftime. Anyway, with that said, let's go on to the next topics. Now, there's a woman's parents, a young lady's parents, who are suing Panera Bread after their daughter dies after drinking a charged lemonade. Now, I don't know, those charged lemonades is the lemonades with all the different little flavors or whatever. It's got like a little kick to it or something. I don't know the circumstances behind this, but she supposedly drank one of those lemonades and perished from some type of illness or complications. I think that's really weird. It's probably weirder than you could ever even imagine, for the simple fact that you can't go nowhere now, man, without somebody spitting your food or something being wrong or something being contaminated in said food. That trips me out. That scares me to death. It really does, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm worried about food every time I go out. I'm worried about what I eat. You know, I'm seeing somebody now who's really amazing and really cares about you know, me and what I put in my body and me being around and the whole thing. And to be honest with you, I get worried a lot about, you know, what I eat and what I consume because I'm not getting any younger. Actually, you know, we all getting older, but see, you know, I'm getting hit, almost hit 60. I got a couple more years, I'll be 60. I look pretty good for a cat that's pushing 60. But you know, I have my moments, I should say, um, of not feeling that great and waking up, you know, like I didn't rest good. That's one thing when you get older, you don't sleep as well as you probably should or have slept before. Because there's some nights, and man, when I was younger, I would go to sleep and wake up and feel so refreshed, so refreshed. You know what I'm saying? You know, that don't happen all the time. The most amazing thing happened last night. I slept, and when I woke up, I was still sleepy, but I felt good. I was like, damn, I slept good last night. And it's like a rare thing. This dude taking forever just to go up the block. So I don't know. He probably, you know what I'm saying? He's tripping. I think Light Slim just said something to me. That might be him right now, just pulled up. I think Slim just joined us, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I'm trying to look at the chat. If it won't let me look at the chat. Hold on, let me go out and come back in. Because I want to see what folks saying. I'm a big fan and a big proponent of you know, having people on the live. I've been kind of threw off today, though. As you can tell, my energy ain't really there, even though I slept good last night, like I said. I don't know why, but your boy is tired. We got 3 watching though, and yeah, he just pulling up in here now, coming back from the store. We got Chef Rob in the building. Now, I'm gonna point this out because I don't give a shit and I'll fuck with everybody. This motherfucker comes over here like he going to the beach in some fucking flip-flops. He gonna catch hell one day. We gonna be going to the store. Somebody like, bitch ass motherfucker. What you say? And he gonna get took off on wearing some flip-flops. Don't ever leave the house. Don't ever leave the crib without no tennis shoes on. Just slip on some shoes real quick so you can be able to do what you gotta do. Maybe make tracks or whoop a motherfucker ass. Flip-flops ain't gonna cut it. What if you get pulled over and you want to dip on a popo? You're not getting away from them niggas and them. You fucked. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga's socks look like he was like dipping his feet in some mud and shit. If them socks supposed to be white. But I'm just fucking with him. That's the homie Chef Rob, you know what I'm saying? He's a friend to the program now, and he's been with me the last few episodes. And he is a celebrity chef to the stars. He's been doing some low-key rappers and a few little, you know what I'm saying, celebrities, you know what I'm saying. They ain't A-list yet. You know, he's still fucking with the B and C-list listers, but they money green too. So, you know what I'm saying?
K Camp is close. I think he up there. He was at one point.
Turn your mic on. You don't know how to do it.
I'm trying. Damn,
but in the back, he can't. He know food. I don't know about technology.
No, definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? I'm learning all that shit too as we go. But as you can see, I fucked up today getting the live going. But who give a fuck? We on now, and it is what it is. Yeah, I'm acting weird because I'm kind of pissed today. Got a lot of shit going on. He laughing. I'm trying to laugh, put a smile on my face, but this shit whack and shit. But I want to do better. You know what I'm saying? I want to do better. I want to have my shit trunk tight. I had the chance. I could play you the messages. This might be the episode I play you the messages that Aries Spears, comedian Aries Spears, was supposed to be on my pod, but this nigga was trying to get me to pay him $500. I'm just a
God.
regular old podcaster, 57-year-old. And when I say I'm a fixed income, that means I have 3 to 4 streams of income that come in every day. But everybody know, unless you're making 25 bands, which would equate to almost $250,000 a year, if you make 25 bands a month, you might be able to make it and scrape by here in Cali. So
Right.
anybody like myself who's scraping by with about $3,300 a month motherfucking income, you should applaud them.
For sure.
You hear what I'm saying? So you should celebrate that because there are people out there making it happen, getting food, putting food in their fridge, paying their bills,
feeding kids
from osmosis. And if you don't know what osmosis means nothing. Mean that shit come out of the air. So either you got faith that you're gonna be able to take care of what you take care of every month, or you stealing some shit. There's only 2 ways you can do it. It's like you can go, God, look out for your boy. I have no job. I'm trying to start media. I'm trying to be a comic. I'm trying to act, and I need a roof. He'll provide for you if you truly ask him. Now, the other people that don't do that, 9 times out of 10, that's everybody else in LA. All the people that you would meet that would steal from you, I borrow money all the time, and everybody who know me know when I borrow money, you get your shit back sometime with interest. Sometimes.
If I'm
Very
feeling
seldom.
good,
if I know I'm cool, I slide them an extra something that they put on top of it. They be like, oh, yeah, I had to do that. Yeah, I did. Just to let you know that most people ain't got to do shit for you. Let's keep it 100.
That's true.
If anybody, now we talking family, and those are people that do you the dirtiest. You know why family do you the dirtiest? Because they fucking know who you are. Either they know who you are and they know you ain't shit, or they know who you are and they know you cool as fuck and they ain't shit.
Yeah, right.
So either way, it's only 2 ways to look at anything. It's either yes or no, up or down, left or right. There's no third dimension when it comes into thinking like that. So with that said, we'll get back to these topics.
I actually like that.
A woman got $3 million, a settlement from Dunkin' Donuts when they spilled some hot coffee on her. Now that reminisces me to the fucking Seinfeld episode when Kramer got the coffee spilled on him, and then he went and got that lawyer, the black dude, who talked like this. Put the bomb on? Why you put the bomb on? I didn't tell you to put the bomb on. Who told you to put a bomb? If I told you to put a bomb on, that motherfucker, I don't forget his name, but it's I forget the dude's. It's an old veteran actor's son. The veteran actor used to be on the Mission Impossible, the original one, but his son plays the lawyer on Seinfeld. He's fucking amazing. And Kramer was about to get $1 million too, but because the burn was hurting him, he decides to take the advice of his friend and gets a Chinese bomb that's supposed to cure burns, and the burn goes away. So now he has no evidence of the burn when he goes to negotiate with the attorneys. That's why his lawyer's like, "What the fuck you put a bomb on? And if I tell you to put a bomb, you put a bomb on. Well, we don't even know what the bomb does." It was funny as hell. But Kramer. That made me think of that when I saw this report that the lady got $3 million. Now look, don't go out there and get you a scalding hot Vindi at Starbucks and pour it on yourself, thinking that you're gonna be able to do the same thing. This stuff usually be happenstance, and a lot of times when this shit happens, people don't be thinking to sue. But nowadays, since shit is so tough, you could slip and fall accidentally in Ralph's and not even be hurt, and fall and and think to yourself, okay, just lay here. Just lay here. All the time you're not hurt, you feel, oh shit, and you might even start laughing. The fucked up thing is if you start laughing and they see that shit, they'll be like, he not hurt or she not hurt. People, you need to realize something. All these scams, I'm not saying the woman got scammed. She probably scammed them. She probably did get burned. But I can guarantee you when she got the coffee spilled on her,
she was doing something stupid.
The first thing she was thinking, she might have been, the first thing she thought about after the burn was, where's my attorney?
For sure.
Especially in this world today. I have one. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. You're not supposed to be able to talk about, but I got some work-related shit going on, and people have warned me. Yeah, make sure you be walking around with your cane and all that. Look, man, I believe in God. My knee has been scoped. I had the surgery, the whole shit, and I've been rehabbing, acupuncture, the whole shit, bang bang. The motherfucker.
What'd you get done?
That motherfucker, huh?
What'd you get done on your knee?
They went up in there and did some shit. They had me down for 6 months, but see, I'm cool. I'm walking and everything.
Right.
But the fucked up thing is my knee will never be the same. And so people will tell you because they think because you got this legal thing going on that they actually would take money. I know it's a lot of money I might potentially be able to get, which could start my media thing going.
Right.
And some people don't talk about that on your show because people will hear that shit and start hating and putting bad karma out there so the shit won't work out. See, if that's the case, if you really believe in God, none of that shit should work against you. Just like Ray Lewis said, anybody that forges any fucking negative shit against you will not go. It won't happen. So say the Lord. It won't prosper if you truly believe. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit about don't tell people. I tell anybody the good news. That's good news, as far as I'm concerned. I've never sued a job, and they was shitting on me. And guess what? You got fucking sued. Because that shit was wrong. You tipped over on a golf cart and fucked my shit up.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not supposed to be hurt.
Right.
I've been kissing ass on these jobs all my life, breaking my back, blue collar, when I should have been doing something in the arts. When you find out your calling late in life, it's fucked up. It's fucked up because you basically starting like a little baby at 60 years old trying to figure out your path in that dream.
That's the good thing about life, though. Sometimes
you're still alive, though. As long as that's on my Instagram. If you go look at my Instagram, the DexterDavis OMD-300 Instagram page, it says, and I quote, "As long as you breathing, you got a opportunity to become the success that you always want to be. You could be like this nigga said. It's a dude 75 just graduated college last month. You know why? Because he said he always wanted to do it. Fuck college. I don't want to go there. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah,
I'm happy
save
for
the money.
dude. No disrespect. I love he did that. More power to you. But that ain't my aspiration is to be doing this, to go up on stage and do 10 minutes in front of Cat Williams or 30 minutes in front of Cat Williams or somebody and tell my story, talk about how my auntie can't go to bed, you know what I'm saying, without putting makeup on. What kind of weird ass shit is that? Who are you? That bitch taking makeup off, she'll look like Ernie Shavers. Won't look like a woman no more. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't do that. Don't, you know what I'm saying? And all these chicks out here talking about they're foodies. I'm a foodie. How the fuck are you a foodie, bitch? You weigh 120 pounds. We ain't talking about eating oysters and calamari and shit. We talking about burgers and pastrami sandwiches. That's real foodie shit. When you look at me, nigga, I'm a foodie. I'm 340 pounds. I'm a foodie.
God.
You know what I'm saying? All that bird feet. Talking about you found some sesame seed buns at a coffee shop and shit. That ain't food.
That quinoa.
I throw that to a fucking gorilla. He'd be like, what am I supposed to do with this? He want a bushel of bananas, bitch, not one. You know what I'm saying? So that's real talk. Now, I'm going to talk about this cat because he act like, see, this is the reason why I know it shouldn't be certain people. I'm going to ask Rob. I know Rob is just sitting there rolling weed today, but he's going to have his own segment today. That's probably why he's sitting there loading his guns.
You know what I'm doing.
But DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club, nigga, you's a bitch. Now, when Dame Dash 5 years ago came on the show and called you a sucker because you ain't a boss, he said, do you work 9 to 5? Do you work at 9 to 5? Envy was like, well, yeah, I work here, but you're not a fucking boss. You're not a boss. He told him to his face. Now, I thought Dame was being a little too hard on the nigga, to be honest with you. But now that I see how he is,
a lot of shit coming out.
Come on now. Envy is just like anybody else who has a job. Envy make good money at the Breakfast Club. You really didn't have to do no investments like this. You didn't even need nobody to do the investments with. The easiest thing in the world is to go to, on your off time, is to go, oh, this building's cool. Bring your own dude. Check the building out. Pay him. Pay him. Check the building out. Plumbing's great here. This is
You should be taking pride in doing that.
You could taking pride. Look, man. If I don't give me no iHeart Radio job, or I'm pulling in 150 bands a year, or 200 bands a year, or 10 million a year. I don't know what. You could Google how much this nigga's supposed to be making, but it's a nice little chunk of change. He ain't that little bullshit 2-hour gig that he got paid great. Joe Budden, all them bitch ass niggas. Let me put it this way. If Joe Budden, the least money, let's just say Joe Budden make 10 bands a podcast. Now, that was that. I know it's more than that because he couldn't have Alyssa Ford or all them other motherfuckers sitting up there on their mics paying them $1,000. That ain't gonna work. Them motherfuckers, Alyssa Ford, I met her downtown when I was doing Tony Television. She was sitting right in his loft building in a room on a computer. I don't know where she was staying there or what. But the motherfucking security was like, hey, that's that girl. I said, what girl? What are you talking about? He's like, that's somebody. They keep trying to see some video vixen. I'm looking. I'm like, oh, shit, that's Alyssa Ford. Right. So then I tried to jib with her, tell her how to show everything. Right. But see, these people look down on you because they didn't had their couple dollars. And because see, motherfucking Kanye rapped about you in a song, Alyssa Ford in a Honda Accord. You came to the fucking video shoot in a Honda Accord. You've been broke too. Shit. Don't act like your shit don't fucking stink just because you know what I'm saying? You chicks be killing me, man. But dudes do the same shit. And men act like hoes more than women these days on the real. We was just me and this dude. Then got a rapport, and we was just at a function that I told him to come to that was everybody's delusional. Motherfuckers at a biker bar in Reseda with half the fucking clientele ain't number some old ass, over the hill ass ex-bikers and veterans sitting there playing pool while a rap concert is going on. See, look, man. Don't get fooled by these motherfuckers. And shout out to Nate and all them motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm talking shit about y'all shit because it's raggedy. I'm keeping it a man. Because I'm telling you, all the shit that y'all doing, you ripping them people off. Half the people that supposedly was supposed to come in and pay to get on stage didn't even do it because they saw what the fucking shit looked like. They was like, man, we out of here, bro. This is bullshit. And for those who did perform, you really trying your best to get out there. You must be, if you come into this bullshit, stepping up on that big stage and do your song right. Like Christina. God. Christina, a friend of mine who was on my pod, I did my live podcast at the place. Christina got on and everything. Man, I did my own. I could have did 2-3 hours. I did 1 hour and got the fuck up out of there, because it was bullshit. Yep. Manager racist as hell. The owner of the place racist. Oh yeah, the first thing he told us don't make the drink shit. You trying to make my man? I'm trying to make my money out here, dude. What you're trying to do is exploit the culture, and because you ain't making no money, you had these regular bums in here, motherfuckers. This dude's living in your parking lot in their van. That shit started shaking. I was like, who? What is what? So you know this man is making, all he's doing is making that little $200-300 beer money that these niggas come in and little pool table change and whatnot. Right. So he open up he get $1,000 for that day. Well, he bring in the little bullshit rap concert. Got them extra motherfucking beboppers. Right, so in order for him to get his money, he said, I'm sure before they came, I got these niggers coming in here tonight. Yeah, they're doing that little rap shit. I mean, they pay their $500. I'll let them do their shit. Why not? Why not, man? And then because I was there when I was there early when the DJ was setting up. I saw how they was looking at us. I saw how they saw the whole thing. I heard the little whispering comments they was making. But the fact of the matter is, you got rappers out there thinking they actually getting exposure by going and doing these shows and paying that $50 to $100 for 6 to 10 minutes. When it should be, people should be offering them $100 to come and perform, because really that's the reason motherfuckers is even showing up to watch shit. Them. Right. How you paying for motherfuckers to come watch you when you selling them tickets to come watch you? And it's going to somebody else. Right. The money ain't coming to you. All you're getting is the fake notoriety. Yeah, they don't even have a blue, what they call a green room for all the artists to kick it in and smoke and chill. It was outside. You gotta go outside the green rooms, the benches. Yeah, the benches by the van where the guys sleep. So that's the shit I'm talking about. And don't be mad at me if I sound bitter tonight. You know why I'm bitter? Because I know I deserve better than this shit. I ain't over or under anyone. But yeah, sometimes when you look at certain motherfuckers, you be like, damn, that nigga's beneath me. I'm sorry. Sometimes you do that. And it's human nature because you're not doing that shit. You're trying to be higher than that.
It says standards, right?
You gotta have sometime. Fuck. Don't y'all want to have like motherfuckers that get famous from the hood and can't leave there? I know a nigga right now make $2 million. He make $2-3 million. He be in the garage over there in the hood every day. Got a house in another neighborhood. Why? You gotta graduate, man. You gotta graduate.
Or you see the person with like the apartment, and then they got the like Lambo in the garage.
Priorities is fucking. Now don't get me started on that.
I'll be seeing that shit all
up and down this block right here.
Mm-hmm.
See people in benzos, but you stay in a studio. Motherfucking studio so small, you walk in the front door and fall out the back of that motherfucker. So your priorities is fucked up if you got a car. Now look, I could say the same thing about me, but I'm a struggling broke motherfucker with bad credit. So they're gonna get me. That's why my SUV is worth $700 a month. They got me, but guess what? I've been paying that shit.
That's all that matters. That's
all that matters. And you probably would say, well, that's the truth. Well, if I didn't have that fucking payment, I could do a lot more and buy a lot more things, but I gotta pay in order to get where I need to be. So I won't have to, exactly. You get your credit right next thing you walk in there. Well, actually, I should have been running it through my LLC. Didn't think about that till later. See, all this shit is a fucking work in progress. And you know what? I don't know shit. That little A, B, C, D, E, F, G shit they taught us in these schools going through. If you notice, you had geometry every fucking step of the way. How you do geometry 1 in junior high and then go to high school and do geometry 1 again? It's fucking stupid. It's like, bro, that shit dumb. You're not teaching us nothing. All y'all have us doing is learning how to be worker bees and go to the factory and watch how the bell ring with the factory. It's lunchtime. We robots. They don't teach you nothing about entrepreneurship. They don't teach you nothing about buying real estate. You know why?
Don't want to hold you back too.
And you know why? Let me tell you something about them colleges. And they say these leagues, these Ivy Leagues, and these. When they mention that stuff, it tells you what. Like if you say you go for a job, you say I went to San Jose State, and another guy said I was at Brown. You know why they get a nigga at Brown the motherfucking job over the dude from San Jose State? It's not even that the school's more prestigious. It's not even that he made more money. It's just the schools where they tell you the real shit. You can go to San Diego State, learn whatever you're going to learn. You go to Ivy League school that costs a shitload to go to, you're going to really learn about finance. You're going to really learn you're going to hear all that shit on that campus. That's why they didn't want blacks there. That's why they didn't want blacks at Annapolis or VMI or the Virginia Military Institute or any of those places, because you hear real shit there. Ask yourself, why every other country in the world's got free health care except for the United States? Now, it killed me. I couldn't understand that. We have a lot of social programs here. Food stamps, HUD, you know what I'm saying, Section 8. There's a lot of social programs. So they can't say that bullshit that we don't want socialism. It's already here, stupid. Been here forever.
But you know what? When you said that stuff about the school, in Europe, we were taught like the first thing we did, we were taught to communicate. So they just let us free, man. We were just you go outside, you spend time with the people. We could pick this up, you pick that up. You don't get in trouble for this. You go out.
But your country different because your government don't have an agenda. They
right.
They do, but the agenda is not to fucking hurt y'all or manipulate you mentally.
Exactly.
Here, they want to manipulate every race. White people think, oh, the government really works for us. If anything,
they work for themselves.
If anything, the government works for us. I don't care about nobody else. The government works for the white people. That's what they want you to think too.
Right.
They want you to think that we here for y'all, really. Them other motherfuckers is the reason why you're not rich as the people at the top. So they playing that game with you. People like me, people like the Hispanics, people who get oppressed. Guess what? We just grin and take it. You can't destroy us. Because guess what? we already fucked. We've been fucked. So if we achieve anything, we be like, yeah, fuck y'all. Y'all hate that shit. A lot of times you accept, if a motherfucker get to a certain status, you accept that brother because he got enough money to be accepted. But let him make one mistake. I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew he was just like the rest
Just
of
so
them.
yeah.
That's how they think, bro. You can't be mad at that shit. It's the world. Let me move on. I'm doing a diatribe today, boy.
I like it.
Former basketball wife British Williams got sentenced to 4 years in prison for fraud. She got 4 fraud charges.
Oh,
The reason why I wanted to put this on here is the simple fact that Britney Spears even losing her mind. Britney Spears on Instagram dancing with knives clinging together. Cling, cling. Cling, cling. Fame can make you lose your fucking mind. Let me give you my backstory. So y'all motherfuckers, I ain't Jay-Z. Obviously, I ain't no rich rapper, fuck. But I had my time in selling dope. So at one time, I had nice shit. Real nice shit. For a small period of time in my life. The type of things that when people looked at you or saw you out, they would go, wow. In the 1990s, we had brick phones. Cellular phones was just becoming a thing. I was in the military from at like 87 to 90. Before that, I sold drugs at one time, or at least I delivered drugs.
Allegedly.
Ain't no alleged nothing. I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? I never got caught for that particular shit I was doing.
Right.
Which ultimately led me to go to the military to change my life. But I had brick phones. I did a lot of shit, man. I'm at the mall walking around with this bag phone on, like talking on that shit. Crazy. That shit hard. Oh, thanks, bro. It's always, and see one thing, even though nigga, like motherfuckers get jumped now, niggas would get jumped back then. You really flossing like that. You know, the Fox Hills Mall, motherfuckers used to get got up in there all the time. Anyway, I had my guys with me, and we would look great with that shit. Them motherfuckers put the rings on me. I got the little phalanx chain, nigga. Fitted hats, wearing the little shell toe Adidas, the whole shit. Fresh. Bought a little whip and shit with the little proceeds. Hiding the car and shit. It was all kind of little shit niggas was doing.
The Wild West.
But, you know, that's a quick life. That shit quick.
It
ends abruptly. It ends, especially when people start leaving the planet. You start thinking about your, mortality. So with that said, I had delusions of grandeur too. You think you made it. There was another time that happened when I worked in the studio. I had came out the military, lived in Georgia for a few years, came back here to LA to start over again after a rough patch. And ended up working at a studio that was owned by some impressive people. And I was like, damn, a nigga gonna really make it, because I'm meeting all kind of Fugees, Adina Howard, all kind of artists, nigga, that was popping at the time. I met shout out to DeBrat, because you was in our North Hollywood studio, shorty. We was on Lancaster and Aqua Vista, big decks. We smoked in the back. Never forget that shit. Dionne Warwick's son recorded at our studio. Bunch of motherfuckers. Don Robinson from En Vogue was a part of that joint. And that was another time I thought I was making. See, when you ain't with God, you think all that shit is you. You be like, I didn't get, I made this happen. No, you was just lucky to be
a part of it.
Right. He put it in your face, but you're not giving it up to him because you're not thinking about him. You only think I only thought about God when shit was fucked up. I'd be like, damn, God help me, God, this, that, and that.
Right,
But when
you're
shit is
right.
going cool, I didn't say shit to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I changed my life with that attitude and started giving him his props, and a lot of cool things continued to happen. It's not like this. All you doing is saying, "Well, I believe in you," and that's it. It's a work too. You know, I gotta spread this to people and let them know. My lady know, she know that she know. You know what I'm saying? Like when you talk to people and you really let them know about your life, they know. They be like, I really know about this guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why this don't let me see the live chat. Like, oh, there it go. Oh, it's funny. Okay, hey, like Slim, stop by to say hi. Going to sleep now. It's about 1:30. Oh, I feel you on that.
Damn.
Be careful talking about that subject. You will really hurt, and you don't want anyone to think differently. I don't care about that, Sonya. They can think differently. Fuck. I don't care about
whatever
that.
they want.
They think differently all they want. You know what I'm saying? I can talk about that. You know what I'm saying? All I know is this. I'm gonna keep it 100 all the time. I've said that on this pod, and I'm gonna keep it going that way. I'm gonna tell the truth. If I didn't like something, I'm gonna speak on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whoever might wait. If you got an issue, get a fucking tissue and call me later on it. We can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, create no enemies or nothing, but people gotta be called to task on their bullshit. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is really out here trying to make a living. And not only that, provide a cool little entertainment and talk about shit like a lot of people might not know that Richard Roundtree passed today at the age of 81. The Shaft, the star of Shaft, and and the new Shaft movies with Sam Jackson. You know what I'm saying? That dude is iconic. That's one of our guys right there. You know what I'm saying? That's original. And I'm sure they're gonna have some kind of a honor on him or for him on some show coming up soon. They probably have a Richard Roundtree Day or something, play all the shit he was in on some channel or something, which would be dope as fuck. So shout out to Richard Roundtree, Godspeed to you, man. Rest in peace. You did your thing. Now we here at the time when we're gonna turn this shit over to the homie. This is our sports segment. It's called Rob's Picks. This sports segment is dealing with the NFL and its upcoming schedule this Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night. We'll start out with Thursday's game, which I believe is the
Bills. I think
the Bills versus
the Buccaneers.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They are in Buffalo. They're in Buffalo, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, since this is your segment, I'm gonna say my pick now. I'm gonna go ahead and say Buffalo.
Yeah,
24-14. But the Buccaneers just lost, I think, this Sunday. So I'm pretty sure them going on the road, they're gonna be up for this game. But Josh Allen them also lost to the Patriots in New England, which was a crazy ass loss. But I think they're gonna step up, and I have Josh Allen on my fantasy team, so he's starting. I believe he's gonna come back and do real well. 24-14 Buffalo.
I like that. But definitely Buffalo. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game for sure. Honestly, I think Baker. I could see both of them throwing for over 2 TDs too. I could see that happening.
So fantasy points for the fantasy people, both of those quarterbacks.
Yeah, or the overs on the if you're doing a parlay.
Yeah, let's do the parlays. Yeah. What do you think on the gambling? Who would you pick up again? Because see, this is basically why he wanted to do the show, because recently he did a parlay and won 10 grand. So he's pretty good at this, and a lot of people seem to think he has a good knowledge of the betting scene when it comes to the NFL. So rock that to us.
Yeah. The first week I actually hit a 16 parlay, 5-team, and a 4-team, and then for 3 weeks I was hitting everywhere from like 4 to 2-teamers.
Okay.
Per week.
So what's run down the whole schedule then for this week coming up?
Let's see.
This Thursday, who you got? Bills, Buccaneers.
Definitely the Bills on that one. I got. I think the Giants. The Giants play the Jets. I think the Giants are gonna. They're the underdogs. I think they're gonna pull it off.
Okay.
I don't think the Jets. I don't know why. I just see that I think the Jets are favored by 3 points. I think the Giants might do that.
They'll cover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think the Giants are winning that straight out.
Okay.
And then
What else you got?
The Steelers. I'm biased too. I'm a Steelers fan, but we looked amazing. I was at the game.
I don't think you guys are going to continue to play like this. That's just my opinion.
Think so?
Yeah, it's a lot real up and down. I thought Tomlin, this might be the year they actually might fire him because they have been losing early on. And I was like, damn, I don't think they still have that mystique anymore. One thing about the Steelers, they always have linebackers and corners.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't never really had no great linemen. They've had good linemen.
Right.
They never had no great linemen. They linebackers really carry that team. So their defense has been a precursor. And also
our defense is always.
And one thing y'all don't have no more is a run game. I don't know. Najee Harris wasn't the best pick for y'all. Alabama.
I don't know. I think like if you like last game, Rams game, he scored the game-winning touchdown for us. I think he's
but he don't rush for a lot of look, he's not a great third down back, and you need that on second and long, like 2nd and 8, 2nd and 6. You need a back that's gonna get you 4 or 5 yards of carry.
That's true.
Because that'll put you in a short yardage situation on third down.
Mm-hmm.
So you need that run game. You know what I'm saying? And it also helps set up the play action, which a lot of teams like the Dolphins have a great run game. That's why they scoring all these points.
They can set that up. Right.
They set that play action up all. And then they got some of the greatest receivers who are double move. And Tyreek Hill, all he had to do is stutter step. And he's left the dude. So that's why they're scoring so many points. Now, that game, Dolphins, who they got?
The Dolphins play. Oh, man, I have the Dolphins winning, but they play the. Let's see. Also, I like the Falcons this week. I also like the Rams. The Rams are underdogs to the Cowboys.
I
know you're a Cowboys fan.
Falcons win. Oh, Cowboys winning this week.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. One thing about them, they always try to win after they lose or after they don't look that great.
That's for sure.
They always do that. But see, they never play big like Jerry Jones talking that shit about San Francisco because they just lost to Minnesota. See, you can't judge shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say, "Oh well, we should have beat them." No, motherfucker, they just beat y'all 42 to something. Embarrassed the fuck out of you, motherfucker. So you can't. And then they embarrassed you the year before. I mean, last year in the playoffs, get your asses out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So until the Dallas Cowboys answer that question and also get a quarterback that will not turn the ball over, that's been our problem for the last 20 some odd years. Now, speaking of that.
Well, real quick though, as a Cowboy fan, what do you think about that Jerry Jones stuff? About the saying the racist shit? You think?
I mean,
you think
what am I supposed to say? I mean, what am I supposed to say? I mean, look, man.
Because some people delusional think that
okay, let me ask you this. You think Steven Spielberg is a wonderful guy, huh? Steven Spielberg.
No, I'm just
asking. What do you think? When people look at him, he's got that face. He seems like a nice guy. Director of E.T. and the whole shit, right? Jewish dude.
If I would have seen him in the crowd, I would never know.
This is what I'm saying to you when I say that. Unassuming dude. Nobody has nothing bad to say about Steven, right?
Right.
How much you bet he said racist shit in his life? I
could see that.
My point is, what am I supposed to do? If Jerry Jones, like the picture of Jerry Jones being at the rally when the National Guard had to be there for the little kids to go to school, he was standing right there. What do you think now? They found that picture and it's perfectly him. He's like 15. It's him.
Right.
And then Stephen A. Smith came to his defense. I'm not going to hold him accountable for what happened 63 years ago.
Of course.
I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Let's say he was there and he wasn't being negative, but he was just there. Okay. Just being there is enough license now, unless you there going, leave him alone. Let him just go to school.
Right.
We know he's not saying that.
Right, facts, for sure.
We know he's not saying that. That motherfucker was there just like them other boys talking about nigger, go home, nigger. I know that's what he was doing. Just because we don't have no audio on it don't mean nothing. There's probably footage.
No, for sure.
And I'm sure they're trying to bury it somewhere. He's a
sure.
billionaire. So, you know, he's like, get that footage, wherever that is somewhere. Get it off the internet if you can find it.
Because what if that shit happened with Gruden?
Why is he even doing that? I would be an owner of conviction. I would get up there and say, yeah, that was me. And I was being a bitch up there. I was telling the blacks to go home just like everybody else because I thought that was the right thing to do. As of today, I think it's the stupidest, shittiest thing I've ever done, even if he don't really mean what he's saying. The best thing to do is to own up of being there. People will look at you totally different. There'll be blacks that still say, I knew he was racist. They still won't say that anyway. But a lot of blacks will probably be like, especially like Stephen A. or somebody else that's already defending his ass, gonna be like this. That was big of him to say that. Damn, a lot of people blacks should give him a pass. At least he's being honest. I'm telling you, they'll cheer, they'll champion him. You know what I'm saying? True. But he didn't even do that. So that should tell you everything you need to know about it. He kept quiet. He's like, damn, they caught me at that moment. That's because see, I would own that. That's how you make more money. You own it. You go, oh yeah, I was there. That was some bullshit. I was a dumb kid. My daddy was racist as hell.
Right. You know, because you know his dad for certain. Yeah.
See, now you put
it on. It's a lineage.
Like, and you're accepting what you did, but you're putting it on, you know what I'm saying, all the time. When you do that little sound bite or whatever, then you get off camera. Whew. Exactly. Now that's I got these niggas off my back now.
God damn.
Did that propaganda troubleshoot. Boy, I tell you what, man. That was good what you did, Jerry. I saw that shit, man. That was amazing. I'll tell you what, they probably be niggers lined up for season tickets this year, man, because of that honesty, man.
Oh my God.
Keep going. What else you got for me?
Let's see. So I don't know. I like we see. So the Dolphins play the Patriots. They play the Patriots.
Blowout.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna let them win again.
For sure. The Texans is a lock for sure. They play the Panthers.
I don't know about that. I like the kid. He's playing amazing. He's offensive rookie of the year for sure. Easy.
He's the best quarterback drafted out of that class.
I thought Bryce was gonna be just as good, and that's who they playing. So Bryce Young will be playing that game.
And Anthony Richardson was playing really good, but he
was
like Cam Newton.
Stop running, man. You gotta stop running. He think because he's big, he can take them hits. Nah, you're not tough. Cam, when he first came, he was blowing niggas up. And that took a toll. After years, after a while, he couldn't take them hits no more. This nigga come in trying to do that shit day one and got lit up. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? What else you got?
Real quick. I see the Vikings. That's even. So, but I definitely think the Vikings gonna win that. They just beat the who they play. They just beat the. Let's see. The Vikings just beat the 49ers.
Yep.
And so I definitely think
who they got.
And the 49ers got the Bengals.
They play Green Bay. They
play Green Bay.
Yeah. So that's a rivalry game. That's a toss-up as far as I'm concerned. What's the points on that?
That's even. The spread is even.
Exactly. They understand because it's going to be a dog.
But the way Kirk played against the 49ers, the best defense, probably the best.
That don't mean nothing. It always changes the next game. I promise you. It changed. Motherfuckers be balling. Like nobody thought they was gonna win that game. I thought that. I had Hockenson in on the fantasy, and I was supposed to put. And I got Addison too, but he was on the bench. I didn't know this motherfucker gonna get 38 points. You don't know 38 points on the 49ers. You already thinking they finna shut all that shit down. But they didn't. So I guarantee you that rivalry game is fucking Green Bay. They're not finna let him score like that. I promise you.
But you think Jordan Love can do it? Like he was looking nice.
Jordan Love is nice, but he ain't got no line and he ain't got no weapons.
Right. That's why.
And the shit that he's doing, you should give him a lot of props because he ain't got nothing going with the niggas he got there.
He's killing that.
You know what I'm saying? If he had Devontae Adams, that's different. If Devontae never left, that motherfucker would be. I'd be throwing to that nigga. Play action. Devontae all day. Because Garoppolo not finna do that for him. Brian Hoyer definitely not finna do that.
Not at all.
So that was a stupid. See, that's another game. Vegas plays,
The Lions.
and I got 4 Lions started on my fucking.
They're gonna.
I got 4 Lions on my fantasy team playing. Nigga,
They're gonna kill them. I'm telling you.
Jameer Gibbs.
Right.
I got Laporta, the rookie tight end.
I like him. I
got fucking Amon-Ra St. Brown,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got the fucking Lions defense playing. So
I like that. Yeah,
and that's
like that.
Monday night. So you know what I'm saying? If I'm losing, that Monday night game is a big game for me.
The only thing that I think is crazy is they got Detroit -8. So I think the Raiders might.
Oh, so they're saying that Detroit gonna lose at home?
No, they're saying Detroit's gonna win by 8.
Yeah, that's right.
You think they're gonna win by 8?
Man, look, man, that loss that they had just now, they mad, bro. They pissed off.
Right.
I love their coach. I like Campbell. He used to be a tight end for the Cowboys.
Lions. And the Lions too, yeah.
Yeah, and that motherfucker. And they 5-2 now. You know they want that 6th win. They're trying to go to the playoffs.
Right.
They're trying to get. And the only way you get a good seed is if you win the NFC, and then you
they're in right now for sure. If we're to end today,
they're the number 1 seed at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I haven't won.
Now the 49ers was the number 1 seed. They just lost. So they might be tied. I don't know.
Yeah, they are. No, the 49ers are also.
Well, that's Rob's picks. The NBA also started tonight, man. The Lakers got their ass whooped by the Denver Nuggets, who received their championship rings from last year.
Watch out for the Suns. I told everybody.
The Suns played Golden State Warriors tonight, and we'll put a whooping on their ass too, and spanked them real good. KD, and they didn't even have Bradley Beal play. Bradley Beal didn't even play, and that's that third banana that they just got from the Washington Wizards. Now you got 3 super dudes on that squad. One of them didn't play, and they blew out Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Chris Paul, and Draymond Green, who didn't play tonight. So this league is going to be wild. So don't forget tomorrow night, though, is the season opener on ESPN, and the 7'4" phenom from France, Victor Wembanyama for the San Antonio Spurs, will make his debut, as well as fat ass motherfucking what's his name? Zion Williamson from the New Orleans Pelicans will be playing tomorrow too. And the NBA is back as well. So you know that we got an Israeli war going on, and you know all these wonderful sports distractions will keep you from knowing about what's really going on over there. So enjoy the fucking games, everybody. This is your boy OMD-300, and this has been the last segment of the show, which was Rob's picks. And this has been episode 82 of the Corner Store Podcast. I appreciate y'all being here. Shout out to Light Slim. It's 1:30 in New York. Stand up, Brooklyn. Go to sleep. Shout out to Sonya. And shout out to whoever else that was on the pod tonight in the live chat. We thank you. I'm sorry about the fucking mix-up earlier. I'll try to do better. Holla at y'all.
Give it up, man. Give it up to the man.
Thank y'all.
There we go.
Oh, motherfucker. That shit was whack.